Here you go. Hope you don't muck it up.
I'm not gonna muck it up. Okay, so I now have 7 tasks, 7 parties to crash, and finally, I have an outfit suitable for those parties. Potential. That is the word for today. For the first time since I entered Skyrim, I feel comfortable. I feel oddly at home. And I say oddly because I'm currently stood in a place known as the Cistern. It's not the usual sort of abode I would refer to as home. But as I said, it has potential. A dark and sinister potential, but potential nonetheless. Granted, a big part of the reason I'm feeling so good is I now have trousers, but I also have purpose. I have a series of jobs to perform in various cities that will help achieve some goals. 3, to be specific. The first goal is it might achieve stuff. Things that could be useful. Things like money, weapons, or information that could be used for influence. 2, it will allow us to send a message that the Thieves Guild is back, because I have big plans for this place. Yes, I do. And thirdly, it will help me impress the hell out of my new friends. And you should never underestimate the power of impressing the hell out of people. It can be very, very useful. I should actually check this place for stuff. Guild chest. I can take mead, arrows, lockpicks, water breathing potion, and septins. I'm assuming nobody has any problems with me looting the place for clothes. Interesting. What I really do need, I think, is a torch. Yes, I need some way. Okay, if a target dies within 3 seconds, it fills the soul. I like it. So all of this stuff is a free-for-all. Anyone can use it. This is nice. I don't need that much alcohol, I hope. I'll be a little worried. Level up available. Ah, yes, I do in... One can never have enough water. Stay hydrated. It's good for the skin. Ah, we have a practice room. Oh, is this a room to work on our lockpicking skills? That could be useful at a later date. Although I don't really wish to waste... I don't wish to waste too many lockpicks just practicing. I can practice in the field. After all, what could go wrong? Thief Guild Boots. Already have those. Iron Greatsword. I definitely don't want to take too many things from this place. People might think I'm greedy. And they may respect that, but they may also start thinking, where the hell are my bloody boots? Advances in lockpicking. Don't mind if I do. Okay, by unknown. You know what? Perhaps I should actually do some consideration of my skills. I don't want to get in this man's way whilst he's swishing his sword. Who on earth is he? Oh, never mind. Right, yes. I have some choices to make. And... right. Health and stamina. I'm thinking stamina. Let's stay a little fit and healthy, shall we? So that we can block and we can dash and do various daring things. But I find myself once more with choices, and I do need to narrow them down a little. Now, light armour could be interesting, making myself a little tougher so when people hit me, I have less chance of going and dying. Although, to be honest, a better plan would be don't get hit. In fact, don't get seen in the first place. But this is not always possible. Increasing my armour rating could be good. I'm also interested in things like, where was it? Keen senses. This would mean I could take off the helmet, the HUD in this particular case, and I would still be in full light armor, and indeed apparently probably just as tough. So that could be interesting, because whilst the HUD definitely is functional, and I will wear it when I'm out and about on certain ventures, generally speaking, I would probably prefer not to wear it. So that is an option, and there are various... Oh, unhindered, for example. Light armor weighs nothing and doesn't slow you down when worn. As I mentioned, though, not getting seen in the first place is probably the better idea, so I think sneak takes priority over armor, and I could, for example, make myself slightly more effective with a small blade when facing somebody's back. This is probably going to be very useful. I do like the sound of problem solver. I have no idea what it does, but I like the words problem solver. Yes, I do. So, right now, I would say sneak is winning. There are a lot of options here. Lightfoot, you won't trigger pressure plates. Very, very good. Spot detection. This sounds somewhat magical, to be honest. Will outlines all humanoids within 150 feet that are detecting you. Could be useful. Lockpicking. Now, I've already spent some time in this particular tree, and I do like the idea of things like bear traps, and I think there was a lockdown. Oh, this is the hostile automaton that lockpicks for me. I must admit, I do like that. I do like that. That does sound somewhat awesome. Yes, it does. However, there are other potential advantages to lockpicking. For example, Robber's Eye. When entering a dwelling you don't own, which is probably most of them, illuminates a locked container for 120 seconds. During this time, it contains valuable items based upon your skill. I've got more chance of finding valuable loot when I first enter an abode. Yes, lockpicking seems to not only allow me to get to treasure a little easier, it also seems to increase my chances of finding treasure, and that can only be a good thing. Pickpocket is surprisingly interesting, to be honest. Yet again, more chance of finding things to acquire, things to enrich myself with, but stuff like you saw nothing. Once a day, distract a target and others in a 40-foot radius around the target, and I will not get a bounty if they are the only witnesses to a crime. That could be a good safety net. And Dragon Horde. Whenever you sleep with 50,000 or more gold in your inventory, you may choose to spend it to purchase a perk point. This and lockpicking together could actually be very efficient. You have to spend a little time and effort, some perks, to become a master of loot and treasure, but once you do, the rewards could be fairly incredible. Then, of course, there is speech, and this allows me to make more money because I'm going to sell for more, and it also makes my persuasion attempts a little more likely to succeed. It also allows me to bribe guards to ignore crimes. I think that could be very, very useful. It also allows me to perform and earn money, and perhaps even distract people from wanting to murder me, which is always a good thing. And I can invest in some businesses. I do like the idea of that. Right now, especially at this very early stage, I quite like the idea of speech mastery or sneak. Yes, I do. There is also alchemy. Alchemy will allow me to make stronger poisons, and that sounds good as well. Alkahest. Your poisons are highly corrosive, enabling you to ignore 40% of the armor rating of an affected target for the duration. I mean, I like the sound of that. However, as I've said, right now, I'm basically humming and hawing between being harder to see and being slightly more persuasive. Yes, indeed. And so, because I'm having some difficulty making my mind up yet again, I think it is time to toss the coin and see what it says. Heads for speech, tails for staying low. Oddly appropriate, really, isn't it? Let's see what we get. Probably shouldn't be throwing money around in a place like this. Is that heads? I need a torch. That is a head. It is a head, isn't it? It is a head. Remind me to do this in a slightly better lit place next time. Speech it is. So, from now on, I will be more persuasive and I will sell for more. I like it. And out of curiosity, what's the next one? Oh, it won't actually tell me until I get a perk. Okay, let's continue on the quest for... Okay, shadow marks. Ah, and I saw some of these in the market. These are clever little marks carved all over Skyrim, mostly on door frames or fronts of buildings. Yes. Right. Do any of these marks mean anything? Right. The Guild. This is the symbol for the Guild. It means this place is as safe as the Flagon Cistern. If you see this shadow mark, someone from the Guild is nearby for certain. Okay. Safe. We usually leave this shadow mark when we've scouted and found a safe way around something. A hallway without traps, or maybe a house that's already cleared out. If you see one of these, head the way it's pointing and you'll be fine. When you say the way it's pointing, is there going to be an arrow, or do you mean the top of it? You probably mean the top of it, right? Okay. But it also could mean that a house has been cleared, so there's no stuff in there. Danger! If you see this shadow mark, head the other way. Why do I know I'm probably going to get curious and ignore this? It means there's something ahead or beyond the door that wants to turn you inside out. Escape route. Now, on the rare occasion, it better be a rare occasion if you want to work in the guild, that you find yourself in jail, look for this little beauty. You see this shadow mark, and escape is just a few steps away. Useful. Protected. We put these shadow marks on places we don't want you to go. As in, stay out, or there's going to be a boot up the backside. These people are under the guild's protection and should never be robbed or assaulted. Alright. I probably should respect that. As we don't want to upset friends. As I said, it's always good to impress your friends. It's also good not to have them really mad at you for stealing their socks. Fence. This should quickly become your favourite shadow mark. The person near this mark will buy your hard-earned stolen goods for a fair price. Thieves' cash. Who says we only take and never give back? If you find this shadow mark near a chest or maybe a hollowed log, you're in for a surprise. A gift from the guild for the thief in the field. Whoever said membership didn't have its privileges? I've no idea. Loot. There's something near this shadow mark worth stealing. Then why did the person who made the mark not steal it? Saves you from breaking into a place only to find the people don't even have two septims to rub together. Alright. Empty. The opposite of loot. Pass on this place, there's nothing inside. Alright. I should probably memorize these. Yes, I should. I may give them a little more careful read later on. Oh, can I take this? I can take this, can't I? It's not, that wasn't stealing. Goat cheese wheel. I'm still looking for a torch. Yes, I am. Roll of paper.
This better be important. I'm quite busy.
Yeah. I'm being nosy. That is literally all. East Empire Connection. I hope you don't mind. I'm reading. Mercer, I've pressed our contact at the East Empire Company for information, but that lizard's as stubborn as he is careless. He claims the company has nothing to offer, but I think he's hiding something. I suggest that you refrain from having him visited by the Brotherhood for now. He may yet be of use to us. Okay, I probably shouldn't be reading your letters. It's a terrible habit.
This better be important. I'm quite busy.
Have need of... Okay, you know what? I'm going to stop reading your letters in front of you. It really is a terrible habit, isn't it? Have need of... I really want to read that. I want to read that. Do you ever move? Okay. unlocked. Interesting. I don't suppose anyone could tell me what's back there. Probably not. Keep your eyes on Sapphire. There's more to her than meets the eye. That's the lady hanging around in the bar, isn't it? She is wearing a nice outfit. It's kind of similar to ours, or mine, but it's black. I do like it, I have to say. I prefer the black. It's not that the brown leather isn't okay, but it is just, let's face it, okay. Okay, are you speaking to me?
A lot of people are beginning to get impressed with you here, me included. Just wanted to let you know.
Okay, why are you impressed with me? I've not really done an awful lot yet, except smash an urn, steal a statue, and intimidate somebody in the bar. Oh, I did do the thing where I planted the ring. Well, if you guys are impressed by that, I have to say, it's no wonder that this place is, you know what? We're making friends. We're making friends. Can you train me to be better at archery? No, thank you. How did you end up at the guild?
I used to live in Valenwood, working at my father's winery. We made the finest wine to ever cross your lips, I promise you. We were doing well. Nice. Plenty of coin, a huge mansion, and I was even betrothed to a lovely young woman.
Okay. That all sounded very, very nice. In a sort of generic, plain, nice kind of way. Why would you leave all that behind?
Because it was dull.
I was thinking that.
Boring routine. Working at the winery, social visits with friends, parties with no one I cared about. I just wanted a little excitement. Something dangerous.
Oh, yes, I'm understanding this completely. I'm with you, totally. Like being a thief.
I hooked up with a guild in Valenwood. I think they called themselves the Silver Crescents. Spent quite a few years doing jobs for them. Made a lot of coin, but I didn't care. I didn't really need it. I was running with them because it fit. Made me feel alive.
Ah, okay. How did you end up in Skyrim?
Well, after a while, my father caught on to what I was doing. He confronted me one night and gave me a choice. Either leave Valenwood, or he'd have me thrown into jail. Gave me a day to say my goodbyes to everyone.
That must have been difficult. It probably wasn't, was it?
I ended up in Skyrim thanks to a contact I made when I was with the Crescents. Good old Delvin. He introduced me to Gallus, and that was it. I've been here ever since. And you know what? Despite what I left behind, I don't regret it one bit.
Good man, because I'll tell you now, this place is going places. I was halfway through that sentence and I realised it was going to come out a little odd. This place is going places. We are going places. This place is on the rise. Never mind. Things are going to get better, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Does the guild provide any other services? You're probably not going to tell me anything I don't know, but...
Talking your way out of trouble isn't enough. You could always pick up some training from Delvin, Vex, or Viper.
Viper?
Also, I recommend hitting the training room if you need lockpick practice. Helped me out of a jam more than once.
Yes, I might do that. Know anything about the Golden Glow estate? Yeah, do you have any useful information?
The honey they collect on that hunk of rock goes into making Blackbriar mead. Just about the best tasting mead in all of Skyrim.
Okay, that's not useful, but hey, it's information, right? Thank you very much.
Practice with the bow, just grab me.
Yeah, not really my thing. Sinric Endor. There's a letter about you. Vipper!
So, the ending of my tale I shared earlier.
What tale?
Fighting off a pack of trolls. We abetted 4 women on the same night.
Well, if you don't want to hear it, that's your loss.
Okay, hi.
Hey,
I'm Leonard.
Let's talk a second.
Vipper, how did you earn your name? Know anything? Yeah, how did you earn your name? Oh, you can train me at pickpocket. I might need your help. However, I think perhaps I should practice by myself first. Just see what I can figure out. So how did you earn your name?
It was on a job a few years back. It was supposed to be a simple burglary on a house in Windhelm. I was working with Vex. and we got inside with no trouble. We found the loot and made our way out.
And?
Well, it was. Up until the point where we set foot outside. The house was surrounded by town guard. They climbed and ratted us out. Vex just tells me to run. So I did. Half of them went after me, the other half went after her.
And did either of you get caught? I'm assuming not, otherwise you wouldn't have... you wouldn't be here, would you?
Are you kidding me? Vex lost them in seconds. Once she steps into the shadows, she vanishes.
Yeah,
Me,
that is
I ran,
useful.
and I ran, straight through the gates of Windhelm, and all the way back to Riften.
That is actually... yeah, that is an incredible distance to run. That is quite a run.
Vex was waiting for me at the flagon when I came in,
Okay.
drenched in sweat. Everyone just took a look at me and laughed.
Why would they laugh? Well, they were probably laughing because she got there before you, which means she took a carriage or something whilst you ran? Why were they laughing?
Well, I had forgotten we had our horses tied up just outside of Windhelm. Vex rode hers back, and arrived hours before I did. So
Right, okay.
That's how I earned the name. Now keep it to yourself.
Keep it to myself. Wait. You're telling me nobody else knows that stuff? You've told that story 1,000 times. You know you have. You've told that to everybody in here so many times they're bored of it. We both know this. Keep it to yourself. I mean, you just told me I'm a total stranger. Do you know anything about Golden Glow Estate?
I wouldn't bother smacking at those hives with a weapon. Set them on fire. They'll go up like kindling.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, well, that's very nice. Thank you very
Come
much.
back and see me if you ever need pickpocket training.
I will. Sinric? Sinric!
Wanted to say something to you.
Oh, did you? You wanted to say something to me. How did you become so good at picking locks? How do I know you're good at picking locks?
Pull up a chair, my friend. This is quite a tale. When I started out in this business, I wasn't really interested in the guild or being a thief.
Okay, with skills like yours, wait, out of curiosity, how do I know about your skills? But, you know what?
I didn't mean to imply I was earning an honest living either. With my lock-picking aptitude, I was a natural at jailbreaking. I made a great deal of gold doing it, too.
Okay, jailbreaking, what's the... Don't take this the wrong way. I'm just getting a little annoyed with the things I'm having to say. Jailbreaking, what's that?
It's where a client pays you to get arrested, and you get thrown into a prison for the express purpose of breaking out.
Okay, I
Usually it's to
didn't actually
free
know what
someone
jailbreaking
the
was.
client cares about, and sometimes to kill someone on their behalf. Either way, the trick was in the escape. That's where my strengths came in handy.
Oh, I assumed jailbreaking was getting someone else out of jail or getting yourself out of jail. I didn't realize it was an actual type of job. You let yourself get caught, do something there, and then escape. Okay, my bad. I've actually learned some useful information. Why did you stop doing it? Probably because you keep going to jail. Sounds kind of awful.
Well, as a jailbreaker, you work alone. No guild to back you up. I do jobs for the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, but if things didn't go as planned, I was on my own.
The Dark Brotherhood, okay. I think I see what you're getting at.
The last jailbreak I attempted failed. I was imprisoned in High Rock for 3 years before they let me go.
Ooh.
After that, I promised myself I'd never do it again.
Yeah, that does sound kind of awful. Why did you join the guild and not the Brotherhood?
I don't know. I think I realized that out in the world, my skills would bring me more wealth as a thief rather than an assassin. Killing someone in a jail is much easier than what the Dark Brotherhood deals with. I guess I wanted to play it safe. I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that.
Okay, well, thank you very much for that.
Some other time, perhaps.
Actually interesting information. Yeah. So as a thief, you're obsessed with money.
Hey, I want to talk to you. Now.
Okay, well, with that
If you
attitude,
need
you can
marksmanship,
talk to me later.
And you've got the...
Well, I've not found a torch, but I have found a couple of notes and what appears to be a way out to Riften. I'm still a bit weirded out by the fact that apparently I can read notes and nobody seems to mind. I sort of feel like I should at least... Oh, I'm tying my shoelace! Note from Mercer. Brynjolf, this Golden Glow estate situation is getting out of hand. I want you to find someone capable to take care of it. Maven Blackbriar is breathing down on my neck, and I just can't have that right now. Send Vex if you have to, but I want it handled immediately. Why isn't he sending Vex? She sounds very effective. Possible rivals. Brynjolf, I'm certain that there's some kind of rival thieves guild manifesting itself here in Windhelm. As soon as things settle down with your own, why don't you send someone up here to investigate? I think you'll find I can open quite a few doors for the guild once you've re-established yourselves here. Remember, friends are difficult to come by these days. Don't disappoint me. Okay. And then there was this one. No word yet. Rune, I've used every source at my disposal and I still can't find a trace of your parents. Whoever they are, they've completely erased themselves from history. This is quite a feat, considering the quality of my sources. If I come up with anything else, I'll be certain to contact you. Aethel Newbury. Rune.
Need something?
No. Did I? Okay, you know what? We'll figure that one out later. Let's see where this comes out. I can't believe there's not a single torch down there. I do appreciate thieves may well be a little light shy. Okay. Lantern is on. I'm hearing the sounds of night. Ah, this is... Okay, can I close this? Can I close this? This is the symbol on the windows. How do I should be able to close this, surely. Where is that? I can't see anything because I don't have a bloody light. Is there a chain? Or do I just have to close it from in here? I would have thought leaving this open was a considerably bad idea. However, at least we know a quick way in and out. Golden Glow Estate is on this island here. It's actually pretty close. I could probably get there damned quickly. However, right now, what I want to do is travel Skyrim a little and develop my skills somewhat before I do that job. And I have 2 tasks in Solitude, 2 tasks in Windhelm, 2 in Whiterun, and 1 in Markarth. Now, I have a small bounty in Whiterun, so I'm a little less keen on going there, although I'm going to. I am absolutely going to go there. And Markarth only has 1. My instinct is to go to Solitude, because that was one of the options to start with. Or Windhelm, because it's bloody close. It really is just down the road. I should also consider how I'm going to get there. I do have enough money now. I could buy a horse. And riding to Windhelm is probably not that big a deal. I'm not sure I want to ride all the way to Solitude. I may take the cart for a while. I may hold off on the horse and just get a horse when I finally need to. When I go somewhere where a cart just isn't good enough, or I want to make a grand entrance. In this particular instance, I sort of don't want to make a grand entrance. I am, after all, supposed to be going in subtle. So I think, realistically, it's Windhelm or Solitude, and then work my way back. If I start at Windhelm, just work my way towards Solitude, doing the jobs. If I start at Solitude, work my way back. And thus, And thus, I think I'm going to flip a coin again. Yes, I need a light. I need a decent light. Right. Oh, still. Here we go. So, heads, Solitude, as always. Tails will be Windhelm. Okay, Windhelm it is. We're going to Windhelm. Yeah, this here is... I can open this. I can open with a button. I haven't figured out how to close it, because I can't close it with the button. What I have to do is activate the pull chain and run out before I get squished. Which works. It does. It works. So, we're off to Windhelm. I don't yet have a torch, though. No, I don't. So I have two choices. I either take a cart to Windhelm in the dark, and that does sound unpleasant, or I get a night's sleep, wake up bright and early, and visit all the vendors once more. Hi, just going out for a walk. I know it's late. Not suspicious in the slightest, in spite of the fact that I do look a little suspicious. I mean, this outfit does sort of scream up to no good, doesn't it? I need something functional that's dark and yet somehow says flamboyant playboy out on a date. Weirdo. Okay, a beautiful morning to stock up on stuff before I head to Windhelm. I wonder if this person will be pleased to see me again.
Percy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
Yes, that's... hello. Okay.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. What can I do for you?
Maybe you should talk to the authorities. Tell me about the thieves. No, I just... Where's the... Oh, is it too early? Mm-hmm. Really? It's too early. I just want a torch. I want to buy a torch. Is that too much to ask? Black Briar Meadery. I don't want to buy beer.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
Not gonna have a torch for sale. Blacksmith. I don't suppose by any minor miracle...
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
I need training in... Oh, it's just too early, isn't it? I've got up...
Genuine fire salts will do.
Too early. Oh, Branshai? No, Madassi.
Friend. If anything pleases the eye,
what have you got for sale?
Just what you see here.
Yeah, no, this is not... Oh, I could probably sell you some stuff, couldn't I?
Safe travels, Landstrider.
What was that Branshai person selling? Oh, I could go and try and steal his key before I leave, because I'm bound to forget that, aren't I? I'm bound to forget...
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Those are potatoes, not torches. Out of curiosity, if it does rummaging count as salt pile?
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Okay. Come on. Let's just have a quick... I say quick. Let's have a semi-leisurely peek. Steal from Grelka's strongbox. Oh. Hide boots of daggers. Hide helmet of distillation. Steal from Grelka's... Ooh! Hide boots of
Jewelry
grit.
with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
No! Okay, right.
Come quietly, taste of yours justice.
No, what was that? Was it 5? Okay, no, I'm going to... Oh, God. Nobody here. Nobody here! That was the wrong way. I'm going to get to the rat way. If I evade them, will they leave me alone? That's the big question. Got a little greedy there, didn't I? Got a little greedy. Yes, I did.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Right. Yeah, let's hope nobody in the Thieves Guild here's about that. Well, I don't see any guards rushing around, and I don't hear anyone. I think I might have lost him. What did I actually get for that? Right. Hide boots of daggers. Sneak attacks deal 8% more damage. Yes, but they're hide boots. They look bloody awful. Hide boots of grit. 10% chance to avoid stagger from power attacks. Could be interesting. Hide helmet of distillation. Oh, increase the duration of alchemy potions by 15%. Interesting, I suppose. But, I'll tell you what, maybe I should wear the Thieves' hood. No, it wasn't me. Whoever you saw running past earlier, not me. Not me at all. No. Right. Let's just...
Beautiful baubles and gleaming
That's Majestic.
gemstones over here.
Okay. That... Oh, God, that's the mall. There's a guard. He's not running at me. Another guard.
Buying and selling fine
Just
jewelry
going about my
here.
business. Okay, he's... Okay, right, fine, excellent. I say excellent. Oh. Does she not realise she's been... Oh, the shopkeepers have come out. Hi, how are you
Buy
doing?
some armor and live to tell about it.
No, thank you.
Legendary
Do you have a
Here to buy
torch?
something, or just here for training?
Why would you
Otherwise,
want...
move on.
Yes, I want to see if you've got a torch.
Take a look.
You don't have a torch. Wait, what the hell was that? That was... Card of Mystics. What is that? And why does it cost 274? And why do I have this overpowering urge to buy it? Oh, God. I've only got 2,500 gold. I shouldn't be wasting it on this sort of... Oh. You found a Fate card. These cards are grouped into decks of 13 cards of the same type. When you possess at least one of each card of the type and use any of the cards from that set in your inventory, one of each card of that set will combine to form a deck, which will provide special powers, skills, abilities while it is carried in your inventory. Awesome! I mean, I came here for a torch and got a magic card? Just brilliant! Out of curiosity, can I sell you anything? I have some recently acquired armor. No, probably not. Okay.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
Okay, will do. And... Blacksmith. Balamund.
Balamund perform miracles
What?
with steel, eh?
I'm in need of your crafting expertise.
All right then.
Okay, Balamund seems ready to take my order. The blacksmith's forge is used to create new weapons and armor from raw materials. Oh, right. Of course, I could pay him to make something for me. Probably for a large amount of money. Ooh, Elven Golden Circlet. That's nice. That would go well with my hair.
Beautiful baubles and
Protect
gleaming
yourself,
gemstones.
Okay,
over
yes.
here.
Ooh, what was that? Eye patch? No, I don't think so. Okay, this is interesting. However, I have to say, before I even think about that, could you actually improve any of my stuff?
What brings you to Balamund today? Repair?
Can you
Purchase?
temper my armor? Can you hone my weapon, for example? Okay, let's have a look. I've got an iron dagger. I also have a steel dagger. And I've got an iron sword of souls. If I were to... Oh, you can also make that better. Actually, I should probably sell that. I think if a target dies within 3 seconds, it fills a soul gem. You know what? No, I tell you what. I like this sword. I just do. I might sell that one. Fills a soul gem. Not... Oh, actually... Yeah, that could be useful. Let's see. Let's just see. What does this cost? Is this going to cost me something? I've placed it in the chest. Use the grindstone to improve weapons. All improvements require specific materials which you can buy in the world. It requires an armorer's iron ingot. He's got 72 of them. And this will cost... How much will this actually cost? Smithing 80. He's got smithing skill of 80. That's not bad, actually. And it will make it... Oh, that will make it do a little bit more damage, won't it? Okay. So, then... Do you want to improve this item? Yes, I do. He's used an iron ingot. Did that not cost me something? Or was that an iron ingot from my inventory? Okay. I placed it in a chest somewhere, right? I placed it in a chest. That's what it said.
Nothing like the smell of a white-hot
I'd like to
blade.
pick up my items. Are they ready yet?
No.
Oh! Okay, so now that sword of mine, my favourite... Okay, then. My favourite sword is now with you, and you're going to make it a little better. Okay, nice. Oh, do you...
Looking for some armor?
No.
A weapon, perhaps?
No. Do you have a torch for
The
sale?
finest weapons and armor.
No, I really want a torch. What I want is a torch... No.
Remember, nothing but genuine fire salt.
Yes, fire salt. Fire salt.
Forge knows
Hello.
the difference.
And... Okay. Come
My
on.
husband Bearsea will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough
Okay.
about himself.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. What can I do for you?
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Right, come on, no torches, no torches. Why don't you have a torch? Why do you have a Hammerfell steel coin? Oh God, no, I need that. What? Golden ship model. Oh, I don't know why I want that, but I want it. I'm going to end up spending a fortune on stuff I don't need. I don't need either of those things. I do not need a golden ship model. I do not need a coin from Hammerfell. Oh God, no, don't buy it, You don't have the money. You do not have the money. You don't have the money. Go! Stop it! God! I need a torch. That's what I came in for. I need a torch. Oh, they were there. They were things. They were just... Oh God, I'm going to go to Windhelm before I end up buying lots more useless crap.